my sister's life is, it's a lot, you know?
It's painful. It is painful.
And so despite all of the resentment, to me, at the end of the day, that's what it means to be man enough.
This is some family drama. You don't do this. You don't do this in front of the scenes. This is not right, okay?
Blake Lively's latest scandal is sending shockwaves through Hollywood. According to rumors, she's not just caught up in controversy, she's at the center of a storm. Allegations suggest she carefully crafted a public image of being a helpless victim while secretly pulling strings behind the scenes. And the most shocking part? She allegedly used her influence to wreck Justin Baldoni's career, all while playing the role of the one who suffered. But is her story really what she wants the world to believe? Welcome back to Pop Flash. Today, we're unpacking one of the most jaw-dropping celebrity feuds of the year. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's fallout has turned into a full-blown Hollywood scandal, and with each new detail, the story only gets more chaotic. Leaked recordings, conflicting statements, and a timeline that just doesn't add up. This drama has it all, and trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.
We appeared to have all this money, or we appeared to be rich, or we appeared,
Rumors say that Blake Lively claimed she was emotionally shattered, allegedly too traumatized to even step into the public eye because of Justin Baldoni's supposed mistreatment. But here's the twist. While she was telling this heartbreaking story, she was also making a grand appearance at the A Simple Favor premiere. Fans were quick to call it out, noting how she looked anything but distressed. With a glowing smile, flawless poise, and absolute confidence, her presence at the event completely clashed with her alleged emotional turmoil. So, what's the real story? People immediately started piecing things together, questioning the truth behind her claims. How could she appear so confident, so put together if she was supposedly drowning in fear and anxiety? It didn't take long for theories to emerge, and suddenly, Blake's entire narrative was under scrutiny. Was this a carefully staged act to gain sympathy, or was something much bigger at play behind the scenes? And it gets even more suspicious. Paul Feig, the director of A Simple Favor, reportedly contradicted Blake's claims, shutting down the idea that she was ever fearful at the event. According to him, there wasn't a single sign that she felt unsafe or uncomfortable. If that's true, then why would Blake insist on pushing that narrative? Was this all part of a bigger plan? Insiders claim Blake knew exactly what she was doing. By painting herself as the victim, she allegedly turned the industry against Justin Baldoni, making him the villain in her story. If that's the case, then this isn't just a misunderstanding. It's a calculated move with devastating consequences. But why target Justin? What does she gain from this? Hollywood is no stranger to power plays, and many believe this could be one of the most ruthless ones yet. Could Blake have used her connections to orchestrate a takedown? The timeline certainly raises eyebrows. Right as Justin Baldoni's career was picking up speed, Blake's accusations conveniently surfaced, shifting the spotlight entirely onto her. And just like that, his rising star started to dim. Now, let's talk about the premiere again. If Blake was truly so afraid, why did she attend at all? No one forced her to show up, smile, and pose for cameras. Yet, there she was, glowing on the red carpet, looking like Hollywood royalty. It's almost as if her fear conveniently disappeared when the cameras were flashing. But if that's the case, then what does it say about everything else she claimed? Fans and critics alike are demanding answers. Was Blake telling the truth, or was this all an elaborate act? If she really was in distress, why does so much evidence suggest otherwise? And if she wasn't, then why go to such great lengths to play the victim? This scandal is far from over, and the deeper we dig, the messier it gets. But that's just the beginning of this jaw-dropping scandal. A leaked audio recording has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and if it's real, the truth is even darker than anyone imagined. Allegedly, this recording is from none other than Ari Emanuel, the powerful CEO of WME Talent Agency, and what it reveals, absolutely explosive. According to the recording, Justin Baldoni wasn't let go due to any misconduct, far from it. Instead, his sudden dismissal was reportedly orchestrated behind closed doors, all because of Emanuel's close friendship with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. If these claims are true, then this isn't just a simple case of professional fallout. This is a massive abuse of power that could expose Hollywood's dirtiest secrets, and the consequences for Justin? absolutely devastating. Losing his representation at WME didn't just affect his reputation, it wrecked his entire career. The video claims that after being dropped, Justin was blacklisted from some of the biggest projects in the industry. One of the most shocking? A high-profile live-action Pac-Man movie that was already in the works. But that wasn't all. Sources say he was also set to sign multiple lucrative deals with streaming giants, deals that could have cemented his place as a top-tier filmmaker. But just like that, everything was gone. Meanwhile, what about Blake Lively? While Justin's career crumbled, she reportedly continued to flourish. Instead of facing setbacks, she was allegedly landing new opportunities left and right, including a high-profile narrating role in a Hulu documentary. It's almost as if nothing ever happened, almost as if she was completely untouchable. If these claims are true, it begs the question, was this entire situation manipulated from the very start? And now, here's where things get even sketchier. Ari Emanuel's alleged confession wasn't just some offhand remark. It was reportedly recorded during a Freakonomics podcast episode. But get this, according to rumors, that specific episode never aired. Why? The official explanation? A technical glitch. Convenient, isn't it? But here's the thing about Hollywood secrets. They never stay buried for long. Despite the episode being mysteriously pulled, the leaked audio has been spreading like wildfire across social media. Fans, industry insiders, and reporters are all dissecting every second of it, trying to uncover the full truth. And with every new revelation, the fire only burns hotter. Now, with tensions reaching a boiling point, legal action seems inevitable. Allegedly, a high-stakes lawsuit is already in motion, and neither Blake nor Justin are backing down. According to sources, Blake refuses to admit she fabricated anything, standing by her claims despite mounting contradictions. Meanwhile, Justin is said to have concrete evidence proving otherwise. If both sides refuse to settle, this could turn into one of Hollywood's biggest courtroom battles in recent history. And if it goes to trial, all bets are off. Every email, every text, every behind-the-scenes conversation could be exposed for the world to see. If this lawsuit moves forward, Hollywood's darkest power plays could be laid bare. So the question remains, who's really telling the truth? And if this case actually goes to trial, things could spiral completely out of control for Blake Lively. Because once the courtroom doors open, there's no more hiding. Every text, email, and phone call could be dragged into the spotlight, exposing how Hollywood's elite truly operate behind closed doors. If there's any proof that Blake used her power and influence to manipulate this situation, it could mark the beginning of her downfall. And here's where things take an even more unexpected turn. According to rumors, Blake isn't going down alone. Allegedly, she's actively trying to pull other women into the lawsuit to give her case more weight. The strategy? To make it seem like she's not the only one with accusations, possibly creating the illusion of a pattern. And one name that keeps getting thrown into the mix? Actress Jenny Slate. But the real question is, does Jenny actually have something to contribute to this case? Or is she just being used as a pawn to make Blake's story look more convincing? Insiders say that if this scandal does reach the courtroom, it could turn into one of the most brutal legal showdowns Hollywood has ever seen. A case like this wouldn't just impact Blake and Justin, it could expose the entire power structure of Hollywood. And with all eyes watching, the consequences could be career-ending. But here's the real bombshell. Based on the evidence that's already out there, many believe Blake is the one who could come out of this looking like the villain. If these allegations hold up in court, her entire narrative of being the victim could crumble before the world's eyes. Did she intentionally destroy Justin Baldoni's career while secretly controlling the story? And if so, how far did she really go? As more shocking details emerge, one thing is clear. This drama is far from over. Every new revelation adds another layer of chaos to the story, and at this point, anything could happen. So, what do you think? Is Blake Lively really the mastermind behind Justin Baldoni's downfall? Or is there an even bigger twist waiting to be uncovered? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on Hollywood's most explosive scandals.